Hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Cucumber Cold Processed Soap. If you're tuning in for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we upload new content. We are thrilled to have you here. Today, we will be walking you through the refreshing and rejuvenating process of making Cucumber Cold Processed Soap. This soap is packed with the natural goodness of cucumbers and a blend of nourishing oils. Here is the full recipe. 2 medium-sized cucumbers, olive oil of 200 grams, shea butter of 100 grams, coconut oil of 100 grams, lye or sodium hydroxide of 75 grams, distilled water of 175 grams, essential oils of your choice. First, we peeled our cucumbers and air dried the skins to reduce their moisture content. We went ahead to infuse the dried cucumber skins in our olive oil over low heat. Once infused, we strained the oil using a muslin cloth to remove any solid bits. We chopped the cucumber flesh into small bits and blended into a smooth puree. We then strained the puree to extract the juice for use on that day. Cucumbers are rich in vitamins and minerals, offering numerous skin benefits. One of these benefits are hydration. Their high water content helps keep our skins moisturized. Their anti-inflammatory properties soothe irritated skin. Vitamin C and caffeic acid in cucumbers protect and rejuvenate the skin. After all the infusions, we went ahead to add the oils to the butter. At this point, the oil was hot because it had been on low heat. So we added it to our shea butter and coconut oil just to melt it all together with the heat it has. Then we went ahead to prepare our lye water. Now at this point, you make sure that you allow your oils to cool to about 37 degrees Celsius before you add your lye water, all right? It's ideal to freeze your juice, your cucumber juice, before you add your lye to it. This is because it prevents the lye from burning out all the properties of your cucumber. We did not have the opportunity to freeze or turn our juice into ice cubes, but what we did was we made sure that our cucumber juice was cold enough so that when the sodium hydroxide is added to it, it doesn't burn out all the properties in the juice. But we will definitely advise that you make sure you're working from a cold state of your juice. Okay, you see that when we add our lye to it, it changes color immediately. And that is why it's very important to make sure you're working from a very, very cold state with your juice so that the lye does not burn out all the properties. Mix this in carefully and make sure that all the bits have been carefully mixed into the solution. Okay, and allow your lye water to cool to about 37 degrees Celsius. When both mixtures are the right temperature, you slowly pour the lye solution into the oil mixture, stirring gently to combine both. You may choose to use a stick blender to help create agitation, but in our case, we just used a ladle because we did not want to accelerate trace too quickly. We realized that the sodium hydroxide, which is lye that we use in this class, was seriously active. So we had to be very careful every time we were using it, and that is the reason why you see us stirring it in throughout the process, and I guess that we hardly used the stick blender. When all this is poured in and carefully mixed to the right consistency or the right trace, you can then add your fragrance oil of choice. We added our fragrance oils at thin trace. And the reason why we advise that you add fragrance oil at thin trace, especially when you're using a fragrance oil you have never used before, and you do not know how they react is some fragrance oils or essential oils accelerate trace very, very quickly. In our case, we did not use fragrance oils. We rather used essential oils. And somebody may be asking, what's the difference between essential oil and fragrance oils? Fragrance oils are produced in the lab. Essential oils are from nature. So that means that if you're looking forward to producing an organic soap, then you are looking forward to be using essential oils rather than fragrance oils. You can see in the video that just based on the ladle alone and not using our stick blender, our mixture is beginning to thicken up, and you watch it as it quickly progresses. When we added our fragrance oil, it accelerated very, very quickly to the point where we did not have to even use the stick blender. Pardon me, I keep saying fragrance oil. It's essential oil we had used here. All right, it will accelerate it so quickly that we did not have to use a stick blender. We just had to quickly go straight into pouring them into the mold. And this is where you have to experiment with all your ingredients on a smaller scale before you do a bigger batch, just so that you know how each ingredient reacts when you put them together. At this point, we poured our soap into our mold and we let it sit undisturbed for 24 to 48 hours to set our soap. After 24 hours, we gently unmolded our soap bars and we allowed it to cure for 6 weeks in a cool, dry place to develop hardness and longevity. Thank you for joining us on this soap making journey. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give our video a thumbs up and share it with your friends who might love making soap too. All the soaps we've made are for our upcoming red carpet event on September 28th, 2024 at the Janogly Hall, Sherwood Rise, New Basford in Nottingham. This event is our annual fundraising event in support of our free but quality craft workshops we host here in Nottingham, UK for our women. The event is from 1 o'clock p.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. This is a 3 activity in one where we get to exhibit all the works we've done this year for the community to appreciate and enjoy it. We would also be awarding our women who have done exceptionally well this year on their skills acquisition journey. Please come and support us raise funds to train more people in this beautiful craft and help them start small businesses or enjoy the therapeutic benefit of soap making. We are also excited to announce that a new soap making class is starting September the 3rd, 2024. If you're interested, visit our website at www.skilledhandsorganization.org to register. Thank you for watching. Until next time, happy soaping.